the evidence. They never got over you. You guys, I'm getting here, they can tell themselves whatever story they want, but we got the forensic evidence here, spiritually here, okay? Because energy does not lie. Today in the lab, we are looking at the forensics of why they never got over you. Y'all, we're pulling the data on the impact you left in their system is what I'm getting here, okay? And they're still trying to process it, collective. All right, that's the energy I'm picking up on. Since you stepped into your ascended realignment, the proof of your absence, y'all, has become louder than their presence. Welcome back, family. Thank you guys so much as always for stopping by. Please remember that this is a general message. As always, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Always use your intuition and your discernment. Y'all, we got the proof here, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Let's go ahead and get into this message and see what is going on here. I'm getting here the unattainable standard when it comes to you. Look at this. We got the Stara showing up here, you guys, okay? That's the energy check is what I'm getting here right there, all right? And we got, look at this, the Six of Chalices showing up, okay? So this energy here, this definitely represents the blueprint of who you are, collective, all right? To them, you aren't just an X. Let's be clear, all right? This is not that energy. You are a frequency standard that they cannot replicate or duplicate. None of that is what I'm getting here. This card right here, this is definitely you guys showing their internal review mode, okay? Oh yeah, they thinking. That's what I'm getting here. They never let you go, all right? So I'm getting here, they are constantly comparing every new connection to the data points that you provided, because guess what? You set the standard. You raised the bar, you set it, and there it is, okay? And I'm getting here, you guys, that the system is returning a no match error when it comes to them and anyone else. So, y'all, intuitively we can start to see there could be, this could be someone that appears to have moved on, and, maybe things appear one way, but guess what? I'm getting here that it's like they're not. I'm getting here, it's not what it appears. If there's someone else or something like that, that's for some of you guys. Please take it how it resonates, right? This is, I feel like, right here, this is the first piece of evidence. You are the benchmark, baby. They cannot overwrite. They can't, okay? So, you guys, I'm getting here, there is like, I'm getting the energy of like an echo chamber, right? Or like they feel like they're in the mechanics of one is what I'm getting here, okay? Because look at this. We have the Eight of Fire showing up here, you guys, okay? With that energy, we got Justice come through. So with this energy, thoughts of you are hitting their field at a high velocity, all right? Now, why I'm getting that energy is because, and this is, I feel like these are like the spiritual forensics that are showing up here for you guys, because it could be like, you could be in the energy like, well, how do you know this person? Like, why have they not gotten over you? Here it is, you guys. So I'm getting here that it's like, because you are in an empowered detachment state, right? There is no leak for this energy to escape, okay? It is creating like a feedback loop is what I'm getting here, okay? Justice, this energy here is appearing, this is the proof of the energetic scales. There it is, okay? They realized too late that the value you provided was the only thing keeping their world in alignment, okay? So I'm picking up on fragmented, distorted energy, missing you, okay? Yeah, this is someone, it may appear that they moved on, but they never did, okay? And this is the evidence, okay? I'm getting here, this is like the proof. This could be somebody that I feel like maybe you are in the energy IAS. Maybe you feel like, oh, well, if you've seen this person maybe going down another path or something like that, or it appears that they've moved on. That's not the case. I'm getting here, there's something beneath the surface, right? There's still a fire burning, is what I'm getting here. And guess what? I just hear where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? This is someone that is still, you weren't just another person from their past. They're realizing that and they're sitting in that energy. But I feel like for some of you guys, you could be picking up on their energy, okay? Intuitively. You could be thinking about them suddenly, right? Okay, this person popping in your head, maybe there's dreams or something, right? You're picking up on their frequency because they're still in your energetic force field. I feel like regardless of how things look, I feel like that is significant for someone, okay? Now, I feel like with the next card that I'm seeing here, I'm getting that with this energy here, you see that we do have the Queen of Discs showing up here, okay? And then we also have that Three of Air. Would you look at that confirmation, collective? Somebody is in a state of, they're still brokenhearted. There's like, they feel this, and I feel like their heart, okay? And that's the truth, okay? That they're maybe hiding or they're covering up. So there could be a lot of illusion surrounding this person and their life, or maybe their lifestyle, right? This could be somebody that is just like posting pictures or something like that, creating this energy of, just like this happy type of scenario. But I'm getting here beneath the surface, there it is. We got the confirmation, okay? So I'm seeing here, this is the surgical truth, okay? You offered, I'm getting here, an element of stability, okay? Now, and I'm not talking about, this financial, I'm talking about nurturing, grounded frequency, right? There was nothing aloof about you. You were not all over the place, right? There was nothing fragmented about you. Your light was solid. And they're still seeking that, is what I'm getting here, okay? On some level, even though, it may be hidden, okay? And I'm getting here that when you pulled your energy back, that left this energy, it left a crater in their chest, is what I'm getting here, okay? That they keep trying to cover up, they keep trying to put a bandage over the wound, okay? But they still feel it on a deep visceral level, is what I'm getting here, okay? So, you guys, they didn't just lose a person. No. And this is somebody that's going through their day-to-day actions, okay? With this deep feeling, this deep knowing, right? That you weren't just anybody. Your presence wasn't just any. Presence is what I'm getting here, y'all. So, they lost their grounding wire to this earth realm, to this frequency, to their counterpart. It's like they lost that connection with, I'm getting here, that ethereal energy, right? They lost that past life. That's what they feel like. That past life connection from the 5D to the 3D is what I'm getting here. So it's kind of like someone's feeling a bit lost, even though it may appear that they have it all together, okay? So I'm getting here the evidence, though. Also, too, this is something you may notice, you guys, okay, is something is in, there's some instability here with this person, okay? IAS. And I feel like they are scrambling to find maybe a replacement for a frequency that is only one of one. You rare, babe. Okay? So this could be someone that, is experiencing, whereas there, it's like a lot of these false flame energies and things like that, because they're trying to replace the prototype is what I'm getting here. All right? It's only one of you, and it's rare. That's what I'm getting, y'all. So, I'm picking up here. Look at this. The next card that I'm seeing here, you guys, it's something about a cycle. There's the world showing up. Okay? So, this person is currently sitting in the midst of an impact zone. Okay? And that is like they're feeling it. Okay? Now, with this energy here, okay, and also we have the King of Air showing up, okay? So, this signifies a completion of your cycle without them. Oh, okay, you guys. You've moved into a new ascended chapter. You see that? And that's kind of like the energy that, you know, I'm getting in the collective, right? So it's kind of like this is someone that maybe is keeping these feelings silent. They never said anything. And maybe you're at the point of closure. You may be at the point of completely closing this door, okay? Or this portal or this gateway, okay? So I feel like this person maybe, for some of you guys, you are picking up on their energy because they're picking up on that tether dissipating, right? That tie, soul tie that is like dissipating is what I'm getting here, collective. Okay? So whatever that cord is, because I feel like there is a lot, they're realizing that the energy that you have brought to their life is actually a connection to who they truly are, their higher self. Okay? And also too, it is, I'm getting here something to do with the integration of them here in this lifetime is very much so connected to you. So they're realizing that this is more than just passion. And, you know, even though that's there and there's that extreme attraction, they're realizing that there is something much, much deeper. Okay? And that's that loss that they're feeling now. So you're not just somebody from their past. You're not just an ex. You're not just, you know, whatever the title was is what I'm getting here. Okay? This was an official soul connection and they're realizing that. All right? And they're having to sit with that. That's what I'm seeing here, you guys. So I feel like you've moved into a new space while they're in this void. Okay? That's the energy I'm picking up on. Okay? So they can't get over you. They've never been able to replace your energy, and now they're forced to be in this space without you. Okay? So I'm getting here, you guys, that now this, you know, with this energy showing up here, okay, that King energy, this is now forced them to look at the situation with cold, hard logic, right? So they can no longer gas themselves up, okay? And that's getting a little too expensive is what I'm getting here, all right? So this was somebody that maybe was trying to convince themselves of something other than what it truly was with you, because maybe they felt as though they couldn't cross that bridge with you again. Maybe they thought that they, you know, messed things up too bad. But I feel like this is also someone that tried to convince them. This could have been somebody that blame shifted and maybe tried to put the burden of whatever happened on you, okay? But now they're sitting in that proof, okay? They're sitting and it's like they're arriving. I feel like now it's kind of like they were in a space of that egoic energy controlling like their mind and their thought process, right? Some type of mind control here, but now they're in their own agency. But I'm getting that that is very painful as well with this person, okay? So, you guys, I'm getting that the proof they can't ignore is possibly now that, you know, you may be thriving on your own. Now, for some of you guys, they could see that you're starting to open up. Maybe you're starting to be receptive, or they're seeing the energy that you're attracting. Okay. And this is terrifying them as well. All right. So there is somebody that is really caught up in an emotional loop, I'm getting here, when it comes to you, collective. Okay. That they can't deny, but they can't escape. Okay. Or they're at that pinnacle, they're at that turning point, right? Where they're integrating that shadow into their consciousness, right? Now is what I'm getting, and that's causing a shift, which means that shift can actually, you know, affect you by someone showing up that you didn't expect. You see how this goes. Intuitively awakened starseed, okay? But we don't want to put the cart before the horse here, all right? But I am getting here that this is the proof, because some of you guys may even doubt that this person even, you know, cared or something like that. I feel like that's for some of you guys. And so I do feel like this is the that proof that you need, okay, for some of you guys to maybe make a decision, because some of you guys may be faced with that, maybe sooner than later, past, present, future. Please take it how it resonates, okay? But I'm getting here, it's like their obsession is working overtime, and part of their system is trying to find, maybe, since, you know, they can't find a way to come towards you, maybe they're trying to find like a back door into a reality, okay, that you've already locked. So they're trying to find a way in this door. They're trying to, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. This could be, I'm picking up on that with this person, you guys. So please take that how it resonates. But I'm getting here with these cards, you guys. This is like closing a case. All right? The evidence is speaking clear here, okay? And I'm getting here that this is someone that would love to examine your psyche and see, you know, just how they can get in. But I do feel like, you know, you're guarded or you're closed off, right? But you are the impact that they were not prepared for, collective. But I'm getting here, stay in your empowered alignment vibe tribe, okay? Because I feel like you're on the right path, and the shift that you have made is actually attracting, you know, what it is that you deserve, which you are truly supposed to have, the love that you know, that you desire, okay? Now, this could be empath energy, empath awakening, right? Boundaries and things like that coming into play. But the data does show that your silence is the most powerful proof that you've ever provided. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. Yeah, and it's putting things in balance. Look at that. We got temperance energy showing up here. You guys, please make sure you are checking your birth chart, your natal chart for you, your person, cross watchers as well. Okay? A lot of energy here with this message. Yeah, so look, something is getting that wheel turning, or that's them thinking about you. Okay? You guys, let's get a few more here and see what we get for the collective. Let's get the proof, because I feel like some of you guys, you're not just somebody that was just passing through, but you may have been led to believe a false truth out of how this person was acting or covering up their feelings, right? So let's get a few more here, you guys, and see what we get. Ciao. Let's get some more here. What else we got for the collective? Oh, how about we take these cards? They just came out. Oh, somebody's about to make their presence known. I'm seeing that, okay? Starting over. Something about beginning, okay? Somebody is getting out of their own way. There's action showing up here. So this is someone that stopped doing and start being, okay? Showing up the way they need to show up. This ball is in your court, you guys. Decisions to be made. You guys, this is, I feel like, the information you need Okay? Like all it's like some of you guys could be getting information from outside sources that were unsolicited, right? Um, letting you know about this person, communicating to you about this person, something you didn't even weren't even looking for, right? So it's kind of like giving you that information. It's like source, the universe. If you're noticing that, okay, that you're getting that, like somebody like telling you, and you didn't even ask, like, oh, I seen, so and so, or and it's like, okay, like, but I feel like this is the universe giving you the proof that you need, because I do feel like there is a shift where you're going to need this in order to make a determination, okay, concerning this connection. Somebody could be telling you, oh, that somebody got themselves together and you never even asked about that. This is something like, look at this, I'm seeing here a map, somebody finding their way back. Look, main mission back on, okay. Ooh, and there's a fog being lifted. So there could definitely be whatever happened here. I'm getting here things smoothing out. There could have been some chaotic energy between you and this person, but I feel like this is going to be smoothing out, okay? Through unexplored avenues, true north. Look at that. Ow, wow, I can't make that up. Okay, so there it is, being guided when we're talking about this energy, North Star, but also to being on your path, right? North Node energy. Yeah. So there's something deeper here, I feel like, with this person, but they definitely, I feel like, if you're noticing these things, right? This person popping up in your mind and hearing things about this person, this is all, I feel like it's like the universe is sending evidence, okay, that you need to make a decision concerning this person, okay? So it's like something to do with this person being under judgment, okay? But I'm getting here something about, like, I just heard like this being closed out or something like that. Without prejudice? Ooh, what is going on here, you guys? This is the truth that I feel like someone needed, okay, on a spiritual level. So if you were guided to this message, hopefully this helps someone, you guys. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. You guys, as always, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Love to have you here at the Vibe Tribe. Don't forget to hype your girl up, you guys. And I will see you for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.